There we go. Now, hello. I didn't wait for the little Yo Podcast is now live thing to pop up and get all over my screen. How you doing, guys? I'm here. There's probably no one live just yet, but I'll give y'all this nice sound of my not quite so beautiful voice for those of you who watch on YouTube. We can just sit here and wait, give it like 2 minutes, and then we will do the usual diving right in. I have a match from Soup that we didn't get to watch last time because the match ID searcher was not working properly, so we'll probably start with that. See if we can get some good recon shots, unlike last time where he disappointed me greatly. That's right, Soup, I'm talking to you. I kid, he made some good shots, but it looked like it took him some time to get warmed up. Might still be adjusting to the new hitboxes they added. God, was that 2 weeks ago now, this patch? I can't remember. I guess, yeah, probably, because I think this is the third week I've been trying to do this. Regardless. Who's pumped for Guild Wars 2? Head start this weekend? Yeah! Can't wait. Real excited. I will be playing a Sylvari Ranger on, I believe, Jade Quarry. It's gonna be good times. Well, the removal of dedicated healing classes makes me sad face. Just like it did in Firefall. Alright, let's get started. Yo, God, I should have had that match ID open sooner. Well, nothing to do but just go get it, I guess. Don't ask questions about my Solium Infernum files. Desktop, Firefall match IDs, Firefall match, there it is. Why does that have that? Got that, and no, this. I hit escape by accident. Come on, work. There we go. Oh, wow, 11 days ago. Well, alright, may as well. Let's do this. I really hope this isn't one he, already sent me and we're just rewatching it, because that would disappoint me horribly. I don't think so, but I could be crazy. If anyone does remember if this looks familiar, please let me know, although it looks like nobody's in chat right now. So, if it starts to look very familiar, I apologize, and I'll quit out as soon as I can figure that out or not. But for now, what do we got here? Just a moment, please. I had to clear my throat. Assault, recon, dread, NG, bio. Alright, a little heavy on assault, but perfectly doable. It's just, I vaguely remember Tarza playing NG being a thing that I mentioned. I can't even remember if Tarza was in this. Why does the female engineer not wear clothes? I guess why does the female anything not wear clothes? Whatever. Dread, bio, recon, NG, solid defensive team. Let's see what happens. Let's start with Groovy Cream, playing that Dreadnought. Hiding his gun behind his back. He comes in peace, guys. He's not going to shoot you, he swears. Pay no attention to the barrel behind his leg. It cannot harm you, and he's going to not shoot anyone. He's just going to tag people and watch. So we're going to move on to somebody who actually uses their gun. Let's try Tulgareth over here, playing Biotech, dropping some poison inside the door to try and prevent the push-in, spamming grenades to just do the whole AoE area denial. Does it himself once in the face, but he should be okay. Thunderdome hack is attempted, but our friend over there, Savage Demise, goes down pretty quickly. Our target has also gone down. Let's go ahead and jump into first-person snipe mode. Boom, couple misses. Boom, right in the face, I guess, maybe. Takes a non-headshot on Groovy Cream. Playing very up. Teamwork from Tarzan and Soup right there. So focused on the recon, he didn't realize there was a Tesla beam right behind him. Soup going over to looks like to camp the DD and to grab some power-ups on the way. DD not quite spawned yet. Feels like he's a little early to me because now his team is down an excellent sniper, although the hack at A is still going through. They haven't managed to stop that. Weird decision there to LRM instead of try to quickscope him, but alright. Groovy Cream not quite getting hit. He does manage to evade a few bullets coming out of that rifle, but A does go down. They don't manage to bring it to get the unhack quite quick enough. Soup having a little bit of trouble, but again, warm-up happens. It's always hard to snipe cold. Something I know from experience when I used to snipe in other games. Kind of fallen away from that pattern. Soup grabbing some health, good. He was only at 210, and he has no regen mod on his frame, obviously. Trying to get a quick LRM up to pick off Taldaroth right there, and he does get him. Rammstein appears to be his next target. Is he gonna? Yup. Looks like a leg shot, but I don't know. Regardless, he went down, so it was low enough that it didn't really matter what kind of shot he got. Trying to pressure the roof, take out a couple people up here. Recon running around with an SMG, not relying on his snapshotting. There is a Tesla beam going at him. Soup also switching to SMG just to provide enough constant pressure to bring that guy down. Tarza does grab the kill with an assault rifle. Soup kind of falling back, low on health. And while he's doing that, let's pop over to someone on the defending team. Ishikaga playing Dreadnought. Pushing out from the spawn, there's a hostile Thunderdome up in front of him, but it goes down pretty quickly. A defensive force field put up to try and keep Savage Demise away from that hack point, which is successful. Ishikaga spending some time hacking. Let me go over to executing over to third person. Getting picked at by an assault. Is he gonna bring him down? Yes, he does. Not enough DPS coming out. Just too many people. Soup bringing down our friend here. No, maybe it wasn't Soup, but it was somebody. He's gonna get up. No, it gets picked off by, well, Mr. Bro, it looks like. Alright, moving over to Buck, playing Dreadnought. Looks like he is going up to the roof, trying to pick off the assault that's hanging up there. Sound, who is just trying to get some cover. He does have some friends coming in, though, and our friend here does very quickly go down. Over to Noxia, playing Dreadnought on attack. Getting a lot of spam over, trying to control that hack point. Has to back off and pop the shield at 180 health. Trying to just do some kiting, I guess, to bring Ishikaga into range of other people, but he's just putting out so much damage. Ooh, forced into a reload. Does manage to catch up to Ishikaga, though, who is still distracted by the assault above him, and bring him right down. Good shooting. Stomps him out. Really needs to go pick up some health. Running around with 180 is not conducive to strong Dreadnought play. And I think when Red 5 remade the Dreadnought, they said they wanted to design them to win because of durability. And if you go in there not durable, it tends to not end well. Wow. Not taking a single hit from Groovy Cream right there, who goes down pretty quickly to the combined fire of all the people he just ran into. Powder trying to chase people down, and I don't know, man. Recon just wading right in. There's an HMG firing at him, but doesn't... Oh, he does get taken down by needles in the end. Good shooting. Noxia getting pretty low on ammo there. He's got less than 2 full clips left, so should probably pick something up soon just so he doesn't get caught in some kind of long, extended fight and actually run out of primary ammo, which would just be awful. Oh, well, looks like that won't be an issue. Groovy Cream moves out, brings him down. He's set at 182 health for a while. Good job. Let's go over to Mr. Hero playing Assault. Got some spam plasma coming in, trying to hit that point, but he very, very quickly goes down to spam Dread fire. Going over to Savage Demise, playing Dread, who is flying in from the spawn. He is going to push up through the the top entrance, yes. Alright, trying to just repulsor blast Thunderdome and hack. Is he going to manage to get it? That Thunderdome, he didn't even start the hack. That was kind of odd. And he does get very quickly blown down by a combination of Poison Trail and Tesla. Let's go over to Tarza, playing Engineer. Rushing into the rear, Teslaing at Powder, playing that Recon, brings him down quite quickly. Now Rammstein also in a terrible situation between multiple people bringing him down. It was Noxia with an HMG, as well as Tarza with a Tesla. Tarza bringing down the turret, backing off a little. He's at about half health, which is going to try to take out Groovy Cream over here. And he does so successfully with the help of Who was? Someone. I guess it was Sound playing that assault, most likely. I didn't quite catch it on the board. Turret's going up. There's still some defensive poison sitting there on point B, making it hard for anyone to push in on it. Offensive force field going up to try and prevent damage from coming out. Lots and lots of dreadnoughts, but they're just not really firing. Tars are forced to fall back with about 400 health. Gonna push back in with the Tesla, trying to harass while somebody else is taking all of the damage for him. Sneaking around to pick off Buck out here with his Tesla. God, that does a lot of damage. Sniper trying to pick at him, but not quite making the shot. Runs around. Oh, there we go. That's the shot he was looking for. Gets him just before he manages to get that health kit. Good shot. Moving over to Corvin Amanis playing Biotech, who looks like doesn't have a gun, but I know he does. It's just a weird bug. Alright, there he goes. He gets his gun out, but now very quickly gets taken down by Assault Fire. Lots of dead people over on this side. Let's go to Sound playing that Assault. He's spamming from the battle frame station underneath the Sin Tower, just trying to get some of that AoE plasma spam going. Not quite close enough to get really, really accurate with it, but far enough away that he doesn't have to worry about retaliatory strikes, and people might not see it coming, so they might not dodge it, and a nice splash kill on Yao Ming around that corner. Saw that bounce off the wall and bring him down. He's very, very low on health from that combined plasma splash. Oh, it looks like Groovy Cream has figured out what is going on, is coming in with his HMG to try and end this, but he is getting flanked out by another Dread player. Crater is used, does some damage. Sound very, very low on health, but Groovy Cream has been brought down by Mr. Hero. Well done, gentlemen. Sound going to sit there and get some health, and we're going to bounce over to Savage Demise playing Dreadnought. He's going for the hack. There's people right there trying to shoot at him. He's not going to get it. Too much damage coming out. Cannot hack under the guns of a Dread and an Engineer. It's just too much damage. Let's move over to Rate playing Biotech. Looks like he's going all healing. He has Healing Wave, Healing Ball. Sending in some spam from right there. Getting some retaliatory spam from Groovy Cream playing Dreadnought. Who's just going to push right out. 0 health, and oh, he does go down. Indeed, to Groovy Cream's power. Let's go over to Soup, get a nice first-person view of some recon. Looks like he's moving over to the rear here to try and do some harassment sniping on the reinforcement path. Always a strong thing to try and pull. Gets a quick shot on Rammstein and follows it up with a long-range satchel. That's such a nasty combo. Will pop pretty much any recon. Body shot into satchel. Buck did see where he went, though. Quick headshot makes him real low, and bam, another shot to finish him off. 2 shots to bring down a Dreadnought. That is just beautiful. I love that. Falling back to try to get some health, but it is not there at the moment. Oh, there we go. I was going to switch view while the health was spawning, but now we have sniper shots again. Looked like he got that kill, but I think someone else did. The satchel picks off Wolf Bard. Just throwing it right in the middle there. Trying to take shots on Buck. Doesn't quite make it. Yeah, missing. Oh, no. Looks like he hit Powder right there with the initial shot. And boom! Saw that one coming. I don't think he realized where he was getting shot from. And a quick shot just through the back of his skull brings him right down. But they're really running out of time to take B, and their offense just doesn't seem to be pulling it. Let's go over to Noxia playing Dreadnought, see if we can get a better view of what's going on inside. Lots of spam happening, but no one can manage to get that point. There's too much NG cover, too much Dread cover. Whenever someone gets there, there are always at least 3 dudes still there. They just don't have the kind of concerted attacking strategy that they need to manage to get control of the room long enough to get a hack off.
Changing the magazines.
There's the hack. Looks like if they can hold this, they will get B before the map ends. That'll leave the other team with a sure path to victory if they can just manage to take C at all. Still, we'll see what goes on. Sometimes both teams have trouble on attack. Defense is certainly the easier job. Looks like the force field is placed up to try to cover any sort of unhack, but no one's actually doing the unhack. Thunderdome goes up in there. No, somebody was unhacking. I just couldn't see him through parts of the UI. And, well, that'll be that. At this point, they're fighting for honor and kills. So all our current defenders will need to do on Team Switch is capture B for a win. And that's the end of round 1.